My dudes, my guys, my freaking boys. We're back at it again, messing with CRX. So this video I'm gonna try to do some quick release door latches. I don't know if it's gonna be this in this episode or not. And I'm starting to stitch weld the engine bay. Why do you want to stitch weld the engine bay, you ask? Well, this is 80s and 90s technology, and they weren't very good at the unibody stuff then. So these cars don't have like frame rails or nothing like that. So it's all just a bunch of like shaped, formed sheet metal that's like seam welded together, like with like little spot welds. So what ended up happening back then is they didn't have the technology to get it like good. So there's like gaps everywhere. And the CRXs had a really bad issue, like with drag racing. Yeah, every EF really, they bend at the firewall really bad. And they like crack subframes and like crack windshields and all that stuff because the front end's flexing so bad. So what I'm going to try to do is stitch weld around the seams and see if that helps some. I mean, this could be a huge waste of time, but that's the fun part about building cars is it's an idea I want to try, so I'm going to try it, you know? This is what we got. I mean, you can see how far some of these seams are, and that's like the support for the strut tower. Mainly these frame rails right here would like come off of the firewall, and you can see this one right here. There's a pretty significant gap in there, and it's all the way down too. So what I've done is I've just gone around and tried to clean what I can. Some of the stuff you can't really get into, like back in there, I don't know how you're supposed to get to that. Like I don't have like a bead blaster, sand blaster, or anything like that. So I'm just gonna do what I can. There's a huge gap there, so I'm just gonna, you know, do what I can, and it'll be better than nothing, I'm sure. And then I'm just gonna re-seam seal it and call it a day. But I have this side kind of cleaned up. I gotta do some more cleaning, and then I'm gonna start on this side over here. So. Alright, we got both sides cleaned up as good as I'm gonna get them. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start welding some of this stuff. So, and our boy Rick showed up. Gang, 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 gang. None of that factory shit worked. So we forgot to record it, but we got the quick release hinges built. So all we did was cut the tops off here and then welded the stud on the bottom, and then you like cut the stud short. So basically you can just go up to it now. Like if the glass is in, I have to hold it from here and it'll just pop up maybe. There it goes, like that. And then these are the studs that are in there or whatever. So whenever you go to put it back on, it's the same process. You just have to line everything up, and then it slides down in like that, and then you can close it. So
bada bing, bada boom.
Good to go. So as I was editing that video last night, I realized that I never like did an outro or whatever. So we got the engine bay stitch welded. it's good as I'm gonna get it for now. I think at some point I'm gonna have to pull the master cylinder out or the brake booster out, and because I'm gonna do a brake booster delete. So I'm gonna have to pull that out. When I do that, I might be able to get back on the driver's side a little bit more. But I mean, other than that, it's good. I'm gonna leave it unseam sealed for the time being. I don't know whether I'm gonna paint the engine bay or not. I removed those brackets that I'm not gonna need because I'm gonna need all the room I can get. I'd like to run a hood exit exhaust on this thing, so I'm gonna need as much room as I can back there. And then as for the quick release door hinges, I gotta shave them down a little bit more. And the passenger side one won't open. I'm not sure why, but that side's always been kind of goofy. I'm not super worried about it being quick release on that side, mainly the driver's side, just for getting in and out the trailer, stuff like that. But so I gotta shave the ends of those down a little bit more and then add like little stoppers and they'll be good. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for that video. So I'll catch y'all the next one. See ya.